Hey YouTube, I am. I usually make videos on Facebook, so this is kind of new for me. The gist of things that I talk about stuff that piss me off. For example, the human centipede. Okay, so I watched the human centipede, and it was probably the nastiest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. So it all starts like every other horror flick nowadays. Porn stars in Europe, right? So they're calling, like looking for a taxi or whatever, and then they decide they're gonna go drive around in Germany, like some dumbass. So they're driving around, the porn stars are, and what happens? They get a flat tire. Surprise! So these dumbass bitches are like, oh my god, let's call 911, and they're not getting cell phone service. So like this German dude comes up to their car and he's like saying, "Oh, I want to fuck you" in German. So they look in their German translator book and they're seeing that he's saying fucking. They're like, "Oh my god, he wants to fuck me." Bitch, that's your job. I don't see why it's a big deal to fuck an old guy because that's probably what you do anyway. So they're like, "Fuck you." And the thing is, they get on like a Google Translate also. What I don't get is they couldn't call 911, but bitch, your Google Translate works. You have to have service to get Google Translate, but you cannot call 911. Fuck you. You're a stupid bitch. They both were. So the old guy's like, oh, fuck you. And so these dumbass bitches run through the woods with nothing but a cell phone. And it's raining like some normal people. And so they come up to this surgeon's door, right? And the surgeon's like, oh, he gets a hard on, and like he's like grabbing onto his couch. He's like, and like he's excited because they're like, we're tourists. First fucking thing that you don't tell someone is that you're a fucking tourist. Because did you not see Hostel? Look what happened to Jay Hernandez. He got his head cut off. And so anyway, like in the beginning of the movie, the surgeon captures this truck driver, and he shoots him, but he's still alive because he's supposed to be part of the human centipede. So like this dude's too fat, so he lethally injects him with some shit, and like he dies, obviously. So then the guy goes and finds a Japanese tourist, and they're all chained to these hospital beds, and the surgeon is like, my name is Dr. Hitachi. And so he has like drawings, like these ugly ass drawings of people being a human centipede. It is his lifelong goal. He wasn't loved as a child. If he was, you could surprise me. So he numbs them, and like one bitch tries to run away, but of course she's like, "Oh no!" So like she yanks her IV out and she like runs away, and then she decides she wants to save her friend who's unconscious. If my friend was stuck and she was unconscious, I'd be like, "Peace, bitch," and I'd get the fuck out. You can go to the police station and dial 911. But no, this dumbass girl tries to drag her friend up the stairs who's unconscious, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Or, and so she gets shot in the ass with like a tranquilizer poison bit. Anyways, so it ends up being the Japanese guys in the front. Because, like, the doctor's all excited because he's like, oh, you get to be the middle piece. I wouldn't want to be either piece. I would want to be either the front or the back. Preferably that's open to interpretation, which one I would want to be. So the German guy, the Japanese guy is in the front, and like he staples their mouth like this to each other's buttholes, and so he feeds them dog food because he did dogs the same way, like a freak. And so the Japanese guy in the yard is like, "Oh shit, I got a shit." And what does he do? He shits right in the girl's mouth. And like she's screaming, like she can stop it, and murder she wrote. So long story short, they they try to escape or whatever, and they can't, obviously. So the Japanese guy slits his throat and dies, obviously. And then the girl in the back, she dies because she was eating shit, which you're bound to do. So the girl in the middle is just kind of chilling there, freaking out. And then the movie ends. Then they made a second one. Same concept, but it's in black and white. And when the credits for the old one is on the laptop of the second one because the creepy fat guy that's British is watching it like a stupid fuck. And he's obsessed with it. He thinks it's the best thing ever, and he goes crazy and like cuts people's teeth and shit out. I don't get why these people don't fucking run. Like, why do you not fight back? Why do you act like a fucking retard and just sit there? Like, oh, it's all gonna be okay. And then when they do run, they try to save someone. Call me a selfish bitch, but I'm not gonna sit here and become someone's toilet. Okay? I like having my teeth, I like having my tongue, and I enjoy not having somebody shit in my mouth. If that turns you on, go find R. Kelly. He likes piss. So anyway, you're sitting there the whole movie and you're like, what the fuck? And it's really disgusting and you shouldn't watch it. Anyways, YouTube, so much for my first video, right? Subscribe to my channel. I'll try and post a channel every week or something. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter or Facebook or something. Anyways, stay classy, you guys.